Hey everybody, Captain B-Nard back here with another Wi-Fi battle. So, today we have a battle against Unbroken. Looking at their team there, looks to be pretty powerful, um, pretty standard rain team of sorts here for Champions. Not much originality sometimes, but it is what it is. Looking at my team, it is the same one that I've been using the past few games here. So, what do I want to lead with in this one? Um, hmm, that is a good question. Uh, um, let's go for the Rotom Mo form, and then we'll also use Excadrill, and we'll use Ninetales. I think that's probably the best we got. So we'll go ahead and see how that works out. Alright. So he is going to go ahead and lead with the Meowscarada, which is a little bit of a surprise as we led with the Rotom. So, I think what we want to do here is we don't really have a great switch option to this thing. Um, so we're going to go ahead and, how do we want to play this? We don't really have a good attack to hit this thing with either, which is the problem. Let's go ahead and try to set up a nasty plot. Let's see where that gets us. As this thing is going to U-turn, kind of figured that was a possibility. So Protean going to change it to a bug type. Going to hit us for massive damage, unfortunately, taking us down to about a quarter HP, and going to give this thing the pivot. So what does he come in with here is the question. What is it going to be? It is going to be the Pelipper, so kind of figured that was a possibility. So that thing is going to get the Drizzle to set the rain, obviously, as we are going to nasty plot, so that is going to give us a sharp special attack increase. Don't know how valuable that will end up being, but we do get some HP back with the leftovers. So I think our best play here is probably the electric move is extremely obvious. I feel like we should just Leaf Storm on the off chance that we live an attack and this thing switches or something like that. So we're going to Leaf Storm. We do actually outspeed this thing, interestingly enough. Hit him up with the Leaf Storm and goes ahead and grabs the KO. So that actually works out really well as well. I kind of thought that thing might outspeed. It's pretty close, but yeah, we do take care of the Pelipper and knock him down to 2 Pokemon as we get some HP back with the leftovers. We do take the hard special attack drop, but that's kind of okay because we're just back to neutral as now the Meowscarada comes back in. So, in this situation, obviously we can't take another attack from this thing, so the question is, do we want to try to preserve Rotom or not? I feel like it might be worth preserving it, and I also feel like it might be worth... I don't know, I'm not sure. I don't know if I want to just switch Ninetales in, because I know we can switch Ninetales in and get rid of the rain whenever we want, so... I don't think it's worth switching, actually. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to fire off a Dark Pulse, although I don't think we'd take an attack from this thing, as this thing does go Triple Axle. Protean going to change it to an Ice type, and there's one... Okay, so we do actually survive because it does only land one hit with the Triple Axle, so we get a nice Dark Pulse off, which does about a little under half. So that actually works out pretty well for us, as we do get some HP back with our leftovers. So that's actually not too bad for us. We get the chip on the Meowscarada, so that's good. I think it's probably the same calculation this turn. Last turn I kind of didn't want a Thunderbolt because I didn't want to do no damage in the incoming ground type, so which may definitely be the case. So we're gonna go ahead and Dark Pulse again here, as this thing is gonna U-turn this time around to take us out. So that's kind of what I thought would happen last turn, so we pretty much just got a free turn of damage, so can't complain. Rotom does go down there, and we go down to 2 Pokemon, and we'll get to see what that last Pokemon is. On their side is the Archaludon. So that thing is in, and so that's actually really good for us for 2 reasons, because both of our last 2 Pokemon are more than fit to handle that thing. So I think what we want to do actually is come in with the Alolan Ninetales. So we want to just get rid of this rain. Um, so we're going to go ahead and bring the Alolan Ninetales in to erase it with the snow. And so there's no reason for us not to just go straight for a Blizzard here, so that's exactly what we're going to do. So we hit him up with that Blizzard, should do massive damage, and it does do over half, which is great damage. Stamina going to raise the defense, but that's okay. He is going to Flash Cannon us in return, which is going to knock us all the way down to the Focus Sash, but we do survive because of it, so that's fine. As now we really have no reason not to Blizzard again, so that's exactly what we're going to do. As based on the damage of the first Blizzard, the second one is more than enough to finish that Archaludon off and knock him down to just one Pokemon. So that is definitely good news. Last Pokemon is that Meowscarada. So that thing is in. This thing is going to outspeed us, I think, no question. So there's no reason for us not to just click Blizzard. So that's what we're going to do. But this thing does outspeed us, and it is going to go ahead and Flower Trick. Protean going to change it to a Pure Grass type as the guaranteed crit. More than enough to finish off the Ninetales and knock us down to just one Pokemon. So our last Pokemon is Excadrill. So we're going to go ahead and come in with that. And so it is going to come down to the wire here, I think, as we get the Mold Breaker coming into play, because we really just have to bank on, as I think this thing's going to outspeed us, because even though we are Choice Scarf, we're not full speed investment. So I think the best we got is just going for an Iron Head and hoping that we can, I think we should take at least one Flower Trick, so we just have to hope that the Iron Head's enough. Take him out. So that's what we're going to do, as he is actually going to knock off, interestingly enough, instead. So that is going to take our Choice Scarf out, which I guess doesn't matter too much as we go for an Iron Head, and the Iron Head actually does take care of the Meowscarada. So I think either way we would have had that. So we are going to go ahead and get the win there. 1-0 over Unbroken. I guess he is no longer unbroken. He is now broken, so, but that's okay. That was a really good match, actually. Really close, really competitive. Probably could have gone either way, but really solid showing there for sure. All right, so that's going to do it for this one. Thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and/or subscribe if you did enjoy, and stay tuned for more new battles in the future. So that's it, and we'll see you next time.